What is up, guys? Cubic here. Almost didn't do my hand sign, which one day I'll explain what this is. I'm sure some of you are probably wondering why I do this in every video, and I have it in my branding, and I'm still curious why I do it as well, but I don't know. It's a thing. You'll find out someday, but this is a weird intro. Let me just get to what we are here today to do, which is review a brand new compilation album from Chime's label, RUSHDOWN. It's Color Bass Volume 2. It's the yearly, I believe yearly, comment down below if I got that wrong, but it's the compilation that happens every year of all the artists on the label. I'm super excited to review it, so let's get into it. Also, why am I wearing headphones? Alright, so we are here, like I said, with Color Bass Volume 2. So obviously, I'm expecting some color bass. I'm super stoked for this because I just reviewed New Colors Volume 2 in like 2 or 3 videos ago, and I had a blast. There's a lot of cool new talent, and I see some of those same artists are on this compilation, so I'm excited again to see what they've got to show us and what the future of melodic dubstep sounds like. So let's just kick things off with the head of the label, your boy Chime, with Bloom. Oh, I love these Mac DeMarco vibes. If you know who Mac DeMarco is, comment down below. Oh, I hear some future Riddim. Oh, we got those classic Chime chords. Okay. We're just right into it. I like these little vocal hits that just come in and out. Ooh, the space on those vocals is just perfection. This feels like some weird mix of like Chime, J Kuch, and just a future Riddim pluck, like the whole song. It's sick. Oh, those chords are perfect. That's the kind of cool shit you can make when you layer chords and basses together in meticulous ways. I don't know if I know what meticulous means. Hopefully it means what I think it means. Dude, this is perfect. Sometimes, like from time to time, Chime's music, that rhyme, is like a bit hit or miss for me. But lately, dude, everything that man's been putting out has been spot on for me personally. Dude, and there's enough progression that he can still maintain the same arrangement and flow, but he's just adding and taking away things here and there throughout the song. Ooh! Subtle filter flex. Ooh! God, this is so gentle. It somehow feels almost more gentle than the first bridge. And those vocals are just perfect. See, don't tell me this doesn't have like a slight J Kuch vibe to it. I need to hear J Kuch and Chime collab now. That was sick. Beautiful intro to the album from Chime. I'm excited. I like that more than the last release I heard from him, I believe on New Colors. That's sick. That's a cool direction. A great use of Chime's signature sound. And nothing much else I can say. It's literally a beautiful, perfect song, at least in my eyes. We're going to move on to similar Outskirts with Shockwave. Now, actually, I don't know Similar Outskirts too well. I played a virtual reality festival with Similar Outskirts like a month or two ago, and that's the first time I ever heard their music, but I've been seeing them around a lot lately. Some other artists have some good things to say about Similar Outskirts, so I am personally excited to hear what they've got to show us, or he or she or whoever it is. I don't know if it's like a duo or one person or whatever, but we're just going to get started with Shockwave by Similar Outskirts. Oh, you already got me with the vocals. I love this style. Okay, it is a tiny bit cheesy vocals, but oh, this really fits. This is cool. It's kind of giving me this like kind of bass hunter vibe. Oh, you know this is some fucking color bass. It's got those classic Rushdown vocals. It's fun. It's a bit basic, except that pitch bend was actually really sick. But it gets the job done. Oh, this is cool. Oh, damn. Okay, this part's sick, you know? I love this little response that's just heavier and kind of nasty. You know, I had some somewhat harsh criticisms to say when I was just waiting to hear the rest of the drop before I said them. But you know what? I'm like not even gonna say them because the second drop was sick. It was a very cool change up, and it felt a bit more original than the first half of the drop. But the first half of the drop, like I said, really got the job done. So even though it was a bit basic, it was really fun, and like I always say, that's all that matters. If it sounds good, and it's fun, and people have a good time, who cares how it was created? Oh, this is a cool switch up. You know, even though it's still the same like format and like technique used as the first drop, because of these cool pitch bends and this like energetic change in tone, it really feels a lot more unique. This is cool. It's like future bass but heavy. Dude, that second drop makes this a song that I would consider playing the whole song out, because it's one of those second drops that's so good that I would love to play a second drop out by itself, but it feels like it's built on the first drop, so it feels like it would almost be weird unless I played the whole song out, which might sound like a bad thing. But that's how you get DJs to play your music out, is if you build rather than just completely switch it up. I mean, both have their pros and cons, but like it's cool when it feels like almost like a story. And that's what that felt like, and that's sick. Really cool from Similar Outskirts. Definitely going to keep my eye out for more music from them. We're going to go ahead and move on with Millenial Trash with Mood Swings. By the way, a huge fan of Millenial Trash, so I'm really excited to see what this sounds like. Oh, I love this. This makes me want to turn off the lights. I don't know why. Oh, I love this lead. It's so emotional feeling. I don't know how I feel about this. Yo, okay. This melody is a bit weird, and the tone of the sound design doesn't quite match the feeling I got personally in the intro, but it's got this weird tense feel to it, where it feels like almost like it's intentionally kind of building anticipation, or just like keeping you kind of tense, like not letting you release in a weird way. So I'm like kind of torn if it's weird or if it's like kind of really uniquely weird in a cool way. I'm gonna make up my mind in the second drop, I feel like. I love this part though. Oh, that ARP. I don't know if that was in the first part, but that ARP's sick. I don't know how much of a switch up that was, but it somehow worked a lot better in the second drop. It feels like it's lacking something. Like, it feels a little bit too try-hard. Or, no, that's not the right word. Ignore that word, but like, I don't know, there's something about it that just feels, the drop doesn't feel like it matches that same like feel and emotion that the intros and in-betweens have. In a weird way, I don't know what it is, but I still enjoyed that drop a lot better, and I'd probably still play it. There's just something about it that kind of was throwing me off, but let me know what you thought, because you might have had a completely different experience than I did. Either way, I still thought that was a cool song. A lot different than what I'm used to hearing from Millennial Trash. I haven't been keeping up with Millennial Trash as frequently as I used to just in the last year, because we've been so saturated with so much crazy new music. It's hard to keep up with it. But it's really cool to see the direction Millennial Trash is moving in, and I absolutely loved the melodic substance of this song. So, with that being said, we're going to move on to Kaval with Space Storm. I've never heard of Kaval before, so I'm excited to hear what this sounds like. Okay, this brings me back. What song is this bringing me back to? Comment if this song reminds you of a song, because it's reminding me of something. Dude, this sounds like it's almost like a remake of a song from our past. Like, not in a bad way, like they're copying, just like in a referenced kind of way. Oh, it's such a nostalgic vibe. I love it. These vocals are great. It's got a kind of Fox Stevenson vibe to the vocals. Okay. Oh, I love how the organ was in the fake out. Yo, this is sick, actually. Oh, it's so fun. It reminds me of almost, if any of you guys know this reference, the Fat Rat. It's like if the Fat Rat... Ooh, what? Oh, what the fuck, dude? Dude, this is fucking great. It's like future tear out or color tear out. Oh, that was so sick. It felt like almost a melodic like Ellie derp or something. Oh, that was sick. You know, I was like kind of like, I liked the song, but it was still kind of somewhat basic feeling. And then you get to that part. That was such a cool switch up. And this part's sick. I love like the vocoded dispersed growl. It's like 2014, 2013 melodic dubstep future garage. If that makes sense. I don't know why I keep trying to categorize all of this sounds, but it's just cool. I'm really enjoying this. Who's that singing, by the way? Is that you, Kaval? I'm caught up in a space Oh, I love it. It just feels like like someone's taken those feelings of like that old gaming dubstep and just refined them and brought them to 2020. And this fake out's great. Oh, I just have a smile on my face. I don't even care if it sounds the same. It's just so happy. Oh, it just works so well. Man, yeah, I'm excited for more Kaval in the future. That might be my favorite song on this one because, I don't know, there's just something about that was just so charming and like nostalgic, but also like refreshing. Oh, that was cool. That was a cool combination of vibes and progression of the genre. So yeah, so far this has been a great compilation and leaves me super excited for the future of dubstep. So let's get it with Blosso coming up next. I heard Blosso on the Disciple Opal compilation and I was like, I liked the song, but I had some issues with it. So I'm interested to see what Blosso does with Black Riddim. Oh, this lead. I'm already hooked. God damn it. I'm curious to see what Black Riddim sounds like. It's a type of color, so I'm assuming it's color rhythm. Or is black not a color? Is it absence of color? Oh, beautiful break. Oh, I don't know if I'm into this. It's really clean sound design, but all it feels like is like pretty basic rhythm, but with just corpus and vocoder on it. Here we go. Really good sound design though. It just feels a little like cliche in a weird way. Oh, it might be resonator instead of corpus or vocoder. It's one of those three. What the fuck? That was funny, but I don't know if it fit the phone ring. Oh, this part's pretty dope though. Yeah, I think I just wish there was more substance to the drop. It felt a little played out. Or just kind of like an easy trope, you know? I really like this part. It's just kind of the same. It just doesn't hold up a second time, in my opinion.
Here we go.
Oh, what is this? This is a bit better, but in a weird way, it feels like it doesn't have a lot of dynamics either. And it doesn't feel like there's enough movement in that sustain. And a slight bit of an abrupt ending. Yeah, so not as stoked about that one. Sorry, Blosso. It is all subjective at the end of the day, so hopefully that wasn't too harsh or anything. I just wasn't feeling it. But we're going to go ahead and move on to Asteroid Afterparty, which is another Rushdown artist that I'm a pretty big fan of. I've pretty much loved everything Asteroid Afterparty puts out. So we're going to get started with Loading, which, interesting title. I'm excited to see what it's about. By Afterparty, or Asteroid Afterparty. Ooh, that's beautiful. For some reason, this feels like I'm entering like a science museum. Ooh. Dude, these growls. What? What the fuck is happening? Dude, what? This is a lot to take in, but I kind of love it. It feels a bit off, but in that same kind of way that like Ulasyle's music feels a bit off sometimes. But, ooh, wait, this is sick. This is truly different. I love this. The arrangement's insane though. Dude, I have shivers. That's cool. Oh man, that's sick. That's just the most like wild color-based tune I've ever heard. And it's like a hug, these synths. I always absolutely love Asteroid Afterparty sound selection. Like, whoever they are, they always just have the sound design that I love to death. Oh shit, boys. Are we about to go off? Fucking stoked. I'm fucking ready. What? What the fuck? This is just so fun, dude. What? That is the weirdest, most enjoyable song I've ever heard, dude. Oh my god. That was a fucking trip, dude. I am so stoked for more Asteroid Afterparty. I want to hear more weird shit like that. That was awesome. Man. All right. We're going to get started next with Skybreak and Phazen with Dark Aether. So I know someone's been playing Cold War. I love Skybreak. Not super aware of who Phazen is, but Skybreak has been killing it lately, so I'm going to assume this is a great song. Oh fuck, I forgot to set records time, or fuck, I don't remember what it's called. The grid. I forgot to set the grid. Now you know my secrets. There's an interesting atmosphere. Huh, that's fucking cool. It does feel a little bit lacking, like the leads are a little too thin and quiet. But that feels like that last song, I think by Blosso, that felt like Riddim, but if it was color based. That's kind of what this sounds like, but it's a bit more unique. Oh shit. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this one. It feels a bit the same as like the Blosso one, where it's kind of it feels almost like if you're just to take a Virtual Riot drop from like 2016 and put it through like vocoders and color bass techniques, you know. Don't get me wrong, I love Skybreak, and I think I've heard Phazen's music before and really enjoyed it. But I don't know. I don't know if this one's hitting right for me personally. But I have hope for the second drop. And I always love when artists put like drum roll loops in builds. Yeah, it's just kind of weird because it feels like the tone or timbre of the original basses before they were processed is like somewhat clashing with the melodic tone of the processing on them. And so it just feels like a little bit forced in a weird way. I hope that makes sense. That noise though is sick. It's just the sounds that come after it that kind of take me back out of it. Yeah, I just can't get into it. Oh, that's beautiful though. I feel like I should just be meditating and doing yoga out in like a celestial garden of stars. Anyone else feel that? Ooh, that's beautiful. Yeah, I kind of want to hear like a VIP of this that like plays more into that vibe in the outro. That'd be cool. But yeah, like I said, I don't know. That one wasn't really for me. Sorry if that was too harsh. Still a big fan of you guys' other work. All right, next we've got Sixth Sense with Molecular, which I remember Sixth Sense from New Colors Volume 2. And I believe being into Sixth Sense's song. Maybe I'm wrong. I've been intaking a lot of music lately, so forgive me if I don't remember who I've heard and who I haven't. I'm sorry. But I remember Sixth Sense, and I believe I've really enjoyed it. So I'm excited for this one. Molecular by Sixth Sense. Pleasant little bells, the delay, and that like those drips in the background work together so well. Ooh, I hear like a flute. I really hope that's part of the drop. Oh, it's more of this weird mix down shit that I love. Oh, I love this shit so much. Sixth Sense definitely has a sound. Oh, that was fun. It sounded a bit like really similar to the last one. So I'd just be careful about like sounding like too repetitive in terms of like your previous releases, but like that was really cool still. I'm like so into this cool ass Sixth Sense sound where everything just feels like wet and like I don't know, like shiny. I don't know how to explain the way that sound feels, but it's such a cool sound. And that like reverbed out flute is, or maybe it's a vocal, it's such a vibe. That sustain felt oddly off, like grid. It's a cool sustain though. It's cool how he was even able to make like gritty bass like sound like wet and clean like that. It's such a, I would be so interested to see how Sixth Sense does their mix downs and their processing, because it's really freaking cool and unlike anything I've heard before. I definitely remember which song this was on New Color 2 now, because I felt the exact same way. Damn, that was a sick song from Sixth Sense. I don't have much else to say, just wild new takes on, I guess, color bass. And yeah, freaking happy to listen. All right, next we've got Crystallis with Dragonfruit. Eerie as fuck, bro. This feels like Glass Animals a little bit in a really cool way. Whoa, this is weird. I love it. I'm just dancing how it sounds. Dude, I am so excited. Please do that intro justice. That was probably one of the coolest intros I've ever heard. What the fuck? Oh, okay, throwing me off there. It almost doesn't work, but it works because it's such a unique vibe. And because the intro was so just like wackadoodle, like that's the best word I can use to explain it. But it was kind of all over the place, so it gives leeway with the melody and stuff of the drop. Oh, that was sick. This is some cool ass. I don't know if this is color based, future rhythm, whatever it is. This is a cool sound. Oh, I'm hella inspired by this. Oh, dude, that's like, oh, I don't know. I'm like, oh man, I just noticed it only has like one drop, at least like that. But, oh, that's really cool. This is probably one of my favorite songs on here as well. I enjoyed this way better than the last song I heard from Crystallis on New Colors Volume 2. Correct me if I'm wrong, but oh, these drums are so precious and soft, dude. Oh, that was sick. I loved that. I would play that whole song out. That was beautiful. Oh man, that was I love that there's so many artists now like figuring out new ways to push the color bass / future rhythm sound. Chime's out here signing some cool ass people. That's for sure. I like how it felt like a journey. Like, you didn't get the same vibe we got in the beginning. He just kind of progressed it forward, just assuming it's a he. But next, we've got Paper Skies and kittito. Now, I must disclose that Paper Skies is a homie, so I could end up being a slight bit biased. Just letting you know, but I'm going to try to be as objective as possible. But I do love me some Paper Skies, so let's get into Paper Skies and kittito, which I'm also somewhat familiar with kittito, so I'm expecting this to be some cool ass color bass. I like the little tease. It's so precious and such a nice progression. Oh, I'm excited. It feels like a really like skeleton of a drop in a good way. Like, I don't know what the drop's gonna sound like, but this feels like just a very like laid back, soft version of like what could be a drop. Oh, this is nice. There's such good atmosphere throughout this so far. I love the little granulized, crystally like textures going on in the background. All the filtering going on just works so well in this like soft atmosphere. Even the fucking snare roll's soft. Whoa. These like bow-coated growls are so clean. It's a bit weird, like it's hard for me to know, like, feel how to react to this because it feels both huge and like quiet and soft at the same time. I don't know if that's a bad thing or if it's just like a new feeling I'm not used to. I will say these chords feel a little bit like, I guess, empty in a way, or just kind of noisy. I wish there was a little bit more melodic texture to it. Like, I don't know if that's the best way to describe that, but so far that's sick. Like, that has the same feeling as that, like, as kind of like Sixth Sense music, where it's just kind of like soft and really clean and like glistening. Those fucking growls though were really cool, and they were like playing these subtle melodies, or like it sounded almost like kind of funky. It was really cool. I'm fucking ready. Oh, there's some sort of cool shit going on in the background. Okay. Yeah, dude. See, there's that energy there that I kind of low-key felt was missing in the first drop, but it was there in the second. Oh shit, this fucking... Whoa! That lead sounds sick. It feels like a guitar, but it's not. You know, it's digital, but it's got this kind of glitchy tone to it. It like screams. I think I figured out what it is that made me feel a little weird in the first drop. I think it's like the mixdown and mastering of this. Maybe not the mixdown, maybe just the mastering. It just feels like it's not hitting its full potential. And looking at the waveform, it's a bit quieter looking than a lot of the other songs here. But man, really cool sounds. Really well composed. The second drop I loved. I can't wait to hear that live, especially that like lead breakdown. Really has the potential to just hit you hard live. That's sick. I'm really liking the direction Paper Skies is moving, and Kittito. I think this is probably the only song I've heard from Kittito or Kittito, or sorry if I'm saying it wrong, but either way, I'm excited to hear more music from both of you guys. That was dope. We're gonna move on with DansDemand with Atlantis. Very interesting name. I'm gonna assume your name is Dan, or maybe you just know a Dan that's in demand. But I've never heard DansDemand before, so I'm interested. This is a very like melancholy vibe. The choir in the background that feels like almost detuned. Oh, this sounds like that Porter song. Or like piano or whatever. Pajano. Oh, this is a sick... Let me know if that was a reference. Like, it doesn't sound like a copy or anything like that. Not taking shots or anything, but like, it sounds like inspired by. Could just be completely accidental, but this is a really cool... Oh shit. Ooh. What the fuck? It's like color-based Olliver's. Oh, this is fun. This is like nostalgia. It's the same vibe as that one song where it's like nostalgic and refreshing. That was fun. That was a cool switch up with the lead. You and Paper Skies both have these cool, and Kittito both have these cool lead switch ups in the second half. I really like when that happens. It kind of, like, I don't know if it's purposeful or anything, but it always feels like an ode to like classic rock and just rock and roll, where they just break out in like just a guitar solo. Feels like that, but dubstep. And I love the ethereal, like this definitely fits the vibe of Atlantis. That's a cool, I guess that's not the snare, but that like cymbal weird thing. I don't know if it works as well as the second drop. I like the little switch up in the melody though. Or was that there and I just didn't notice it the first time? Yeah, see, it doesn't have the same impact the second time around. That's the one thing that always makes me sad, and why I don't think copy pasting drops is always the best idea, because it's just like, it doesn't impact you the same way. That was cool though. Beautiful new track from DansDemand, bringing back that old school dubstep vibe. I love it. So we have gotten to the final track of the evening. No, of the compilation. Well, I mean, I guess it is evening where I am, but it might not be evening where you're watching. But final tune of the Color Bass Volume 2 compilation. We've got Boken System. Now, I don't know why, but that sounds like something from Pokemon. Correct me if I'm wrong. It might not be Pokemon, but it sounds like something from a video game, like the name of an area. But regardless, I'm excited to hear Boken System by Datamosh. Never heard Datamosh before. Okay, you already got me hooked. This is a cool vibe. Definitely feels like what I imagine Datamosh sounds like. Oh, this is cool. This almost has a weird like spag heady vibe. It almost feels like spag. This feels like a broken Datamosh version of Spag Heady. And you know, I'm actually into it. It's just got such a good groove. And it still feels unique enough, like different enough. It just kind of feels nostalgic. Oh, it's just got that classic bro step, just like stomp. This is fun, dude. Oh, dude, that's wild. That's like low-key a flex. I mean, like, it's pretty simple, like a lead being LFO'd the same way and then switching it up, but the call and response and like that rhythm, it just felt so cool and it worked so well. Oh, what the fuck? Yo. See, this is what I'm talking about, building on a song. Oh, this is sick. I would play this whole song out. Oh, this is really fun. I don't really have anything to critique. It's like an old formula with newly processed, new styles of processing on the sounds. And it just worked really well. Like, that was sick. I really want to hear some more Datamosh. I really like this like weird futuristic version of like that old school bro step sound. And then the switch up in the second drop was just so unique and fun and different that it didn't even feel like a rendition of the old. It just felt new and fun. So yeah, overall, that was a really fun compilation. Really enjoy reviewing Rushdown. I really think Chime is taking it in a great new direction, and all these artists are really just moving shit forward in a cool, fun way. And so I'm always excited for some more Rushdown. To all the artists who may have watched and support this video, I appreciate you, and I hope that none of you were too offended by the criticisms that I may or may not have given you. It's all subjective, and I don't mean any negative connotations or hate behind it, just giving my opinion in the moment, and I hope you can respect that. And with that being said, everybody definitely go stream this compilation down in the description below and go give these artists some love. Also, check out my Discord in the description below if you want to talk about music, life, make some new friends, game together, possibly be in a group review in the future. And yeah, with that being said, happy holidays, everybody. Hope you've had somewhat of a good year or been able to find the good in this year, even though it's been a shit year for a lot of people. And I will be seeing you guys soon in the next year. I'm talking about this like it's my last video, but it's not. Still a few more videos. But yeah, thanks everybody who's been supporting me. My name is Qbik, and I will see you in another review and or music production tutorial. So, bye.